I'm back with my next haul video. It's kind of a random assortment, but it's basically inks, pen, like fountain and stamp pads, pens, and stamps. It's kind of my vague category that I wanted to do for this one. I do have a lot more refills for a few pens like this one, and a couple for my fave ones that I use again and again. And I did pick up a couple sort of random pens as well. I literally have a huge pile of refills that I didn't fit into this opening shot because they just didn't look so great. But I will go through and show you all those as well. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, I think the best place to start might be with all of my stamps. Now I will be doing a swatching video in a separate video. I just wanted to show you everything that I got. So let's start off with the actual stamps themselves. I got a few random kind of stamps this trip, or like sets, I guess is more what I mean. A few products from Loft, and then a few from just some smaller stationery shops that I found along the way. So these are both from Daiso. You can get them in pretty much any Daiso. I did see them in Australia before I left, but I wanted to wait until I went to Japan because I knew I'd be able to get them cheaper. These were both 110 yen each, which is about $1 in Australian dollars at the moment. Plus, I don't think they even sold these. So basically, if you haven't seen these before, you can make up your own word with these. They have all of the separate letters here. You kind of just break them up and you put them in the bottom of this, and then you can attach these together to make a word, and you kind of just clip them together, and then you can use that to stamp the word, or the phrase, or the number. And then I bought some additional ones so that I can make up longer words if I need to. Really, I should have bought another one of these in case I needed like multiple letters. It does have a few double ups of letters there, but only kind of two in all of the capitals except for the Z. There's only one Z, one H. So yeah, it is a little bit limited. I really should go and get another one of these, but I can just go grab that from the Daiso in Melbourne, so that should be pretty easy. But yeah, I thought that would be fun. I am liking stamps a lot at the moment, so it's a good versatile little kit, and super cheap obviously as well, at only like $1. So yeah, that's those. A similar product that I picked up is this Shachihara little set here. This I got from Loft, I believe, and it was a bit of a random impulse purchase. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was maybe close like to 15 or 1,500 yen, 1,800 yen. This is all Japanese characters, so I obviously won't be able to use it to do anything in English, but it does have numbers, and I thought it would be really cute to, I don't know, label some things in Japanese so that I can like remember words, remember spelling, learn a little bit of Japanese, and also like say I want to just have a phrase in Japanese and I can make any phrase with this. So it comes with a heap of little parts. It's got a refill for the stamp pad. This is the stamp pad here, I believe, so it looks like you maybe fill it up yourself. And then you kind of assemble the word, and then you can stamp it and change it and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty similar to this other one that I just showed you, but Shachihara brand and not English, obviously. So yeah, I don't know, it was a bit of a last minute purchase. I bought it in my last town or city in Fukuoka, and I probably didn't need it, but I just thought it was so cute. And you can stamp all different kinds of materials. So someone's stamping all their pencils or their ruler. So I believe the ink that it comes with is like more multi-purpose, which is why I thought I could stamp some objects around my house to try and remember characters a bit more. Similarly to both of those items that I just showed you, this one is from Shiny. I had this on my list. I got it from a Traveler's Factory store. I believe I got it from the Nakameguro store. And you can kind of do the same thing. You use these little tweezers to pick up these tiny little letters, and you build a stamp. This is like an example of one. And so you could use it like if you had a small business, you could stamp your return address or something like that on there. But I've seen people on YouTube use it just to write words or sentences, and it just kind of is an easy way to do that, and it's very, very tiny, which I like. And yeah, you can get it in a bunch of different colors, but I chose yellow. I did buy a refill stamp pad for it. I am kind of worried I got the wrong one now. I thought when I picked it out that I was like really careful about choosing the right one, but it looks like it's for the 172 and this is a 773. It's fine. This is like, it is self-inking, so you're meant to be able to kind of like close it and open it and it inks itself, but I'll probably end up using it with stamp pads, like separate colors anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. It's fine. It only cost me like $1, I think, for the refill, so I'm really excited to test that out though. Both of these, all of these stamps I'm really excited to test out. And then these are all my single kind of stamps. This one, I don't understand why the packet or like the form factor is so large for this. I might have to try translating this packaging and see if I can understand a bit more, because it has this really interesting, oh my god, it's so cute. It has this really interesting like meter here where you can like change, but I don't know, it seems like it's changing the space here. I don't know if you guys know about these stamps, let me know. I just thought this pattern was really sweet. I love Eric Small Things. And yeah, it was a bit more expensive. I think it was like 1,500 yen. And she's quite like bulky, but a dress EVO, and it does look like you can combine a few, so maybe you get like another one with your address on it and you can like clamp them together and it becomes like a set. I don't know, but it's very cute. And obviously stationary motifs, which we love. I got another roll date stamp. This one, I believe, is, I thought it was shiny, but I don't think it is shiny. But it's just like a lot better quality than the one I have currently, and it's also smaller. So I think my current one is maybe a couple of centimeters bigger. And yeah, it just looks better quality, and plus I think it goes for a bit longer. So the earliest year on this one is 2025. So I've got another 9 years with this one. I got that from the Traveler's Factory store as well. Then we've got these, which are from Oz Studio. This is my only Oz Studio item that I picked up. I was hoping to find more stuff, but this is the only one I found. I thought they were so pretty and they were really well priced. I think this box was only 1,500 yen, so about $15 Australian. I also really tried to save this. Oh look, I was completely wrong. 23 bucks, but considering how like good quality they are, I think that's a steal. And there's, yeah, 6 of them in there. So what? Oh god, I can't do maths on the fly. 23 divided by 6. Don't at me. What is that? 11.50 for 3. So like $4 each ish. But yeah, they're also pretty, and I really love like this rounded shape. I feel like a round shape is really easy to work with a stamp. You're not like worried about spacing or like weird edges. It's like very self-contained. They're really nice quality. I'm really looking forward to using these and swatching these, and yeah, I just thought they were so pretty. Plus I love pansies and wattle, and yeah, plus this one's so cute. I'm really liking star motifs at the moment too. Very sweet. And I got that from Cute Things from Japan. Really recommend going there, even though it is a bit further out of Tokyo, depending on where you're staying. It's so worth it. And you can always go to the Travelers store as well while you're near there. The Nakameguro store is like, I mean, it's not nearby, you can't walk, but it's very close on the train. Now, an assortment of stamps that I found in some shops. I got this one from Bumpudo. It's a little stack of books. I thought that was very fitting for Jimbocho. I don't remember where I got this one from, but I love male themed stuff. I got this little 4-leaf clover, which has been a bit of a theme of this Japan trip. I'm really liking 4-leaf clovers now. I got some fish themed ones, a little soy sauce fish, and these 3 fish, which I thought was super cute. These are both around $3. This one I got from a random Ghibli store in Nakano Broadway. I just love soot sprites, so that was an immediate buy. Love stars. I thought this like shiny kind of design was cute. This one says arigato, which I thought would be really cute to have on, I don't know, letters or envelopes, or just like in my journal for like things I'm like thankful for. Some little kitty stamps. Look at them, they're reading. They're so cute. I got this one from Loft, I believe, and then this one was from it's this artist called my mama. And it was from this pop-up stationery fest at Asutaya in Fukuoka. And this one was as well. I thought they were so cute, little 4-leaf clovers and flowers. A little bear with a fountain pen. This one I just thought was really interesting. I love these ones that are kind of like washi tape. I have one from Peon that I really like that is similar to this. And I saw a lot of these when I was in Japan. I got this one from Loft in Fukuoka, I'm pretty sure. But I just thought the texture was so interesting. So it's gonna be really hard to show. But I'm really excited to swatch this one. I saw lots like this and I couldn't find any that I really liked, but I thought this one was interesting enough to give it a try. I thought it'd be good for like background stamping and then like writing on top, or just like building a cool whatever spread. Now I'll show you all the ink colors, all the stamp pads that I got. I got this Stays On pigment for stamping leather or for stamping anything that's not just like paper. So this is meant to be really good for, yeah, for you can stamp your traveler's notebook with these, which I thought would be fun. I don't actually have any like white or cream ink, so that's another good thing to have in my collection. These ones I saw everywhere. You're meant to kind of be able to use your finger in them. It doesn't show you how to use them, but you put your finger in there and then you can kind of stamp a part of your stamp. So if you had a big one, you could stamp part of it with this green and then part of it with the yellow. And then, yeah, it was really hard to pick which color series I wanted to go for this one, but I thought the gray would be cute. And yeah, they're quite compact, so I thought it'd be fun to give it a try. I got quite a few colors for the Shachihara ink. I got some gray, this lovely like lavender, gray lavender, this kind of caramelly latte color. I got this bright orange and a bright green, a like olivey kind of green, and this beautiful dark blue, which I love. I am very excited to get those. I found they weren't as cheap as I was kind of expecting them to be in Japan. I think they're around $6.50 from bookbinders in Melbourne, and they were mostly around that, yeah, 605 yen. So like just under $6 in Japan, so not a huge saving, but I did want to pick up a bunch of them anyway. All right, that's all of my stamps and ink done. Oh, how could I forget? 2 more stamp items. I got these fun little pens, which you use to either color in the stamp, or you can color in the stamp. Oh my god. So you can use it to like ink up the stamp is probably a better way to describe it, or you can color in the stamp once it's already been done on your paper. Yeah, stamp or paint. Also really hard to decide which color set I wanted, but I love green and I love brown for stamps, so that seemed like the best choice without just buying literally all of the colors. And then these clear stamps, they were all so sweet. I almost got a Eric Small Things collection of these as well, but I just didn't think I would actually end up using them, whereas so many of these are adorable. Little stamps here. Stamps. Look at this cat with a pencil. Oh, they're so sweet. So yeah, I'm really excited to use all of these. They're only 800 yen, so that's pretty good for all of those stamps, I reckon. All right. Now moving on to some pens. Let's do, I'll call this category pens and ink. And I'll show you all my refills as well, but they are a bit cluttery, so I will leave most of them off. Cool. So as you guys probably know, I love my Kokunos. These came out a while ago, but I didn't really think that I liked them. I saw them on my last trip to Japan and I didn't buy any. And then this time I really changed my mind and I got 3 of them. So there is 2 more colors. There's like a darker gray and a pink. But I'm really loving blue at the moment, so I decided to get these blue ones and the white one as well. They did have some limited edition ones with like animals on them that were the same colors as these, but I just felt like I liked the plain ones. So I got a medium in this beautiful blue and then a fine in the whites and this like darker blue. I do kind of wish I'd got a fine in this blue as well, because I think I prefer this blue, but they're all so gorgeous that I don't mind. Plus I love the gold nib on these. They're so sweet. So with that I bought 2 more converters. I should have bought 3, but I undercalculated and I just got 2 Con70s. They're about the same as they are to get them here in Australia, so I'm not too worried about that. On the same line as fountain pens, I got these 2 cartridges from Iroshizuku. I got the Asagao and the Fuyu Syogun. That's how you pronounce it. Nice blue and a nice gray. I don't have either of those in a jar or like a bottle of ink, so I thought it'd be fun to try them out that way. And I also got this Kakimori nib for my frost tip pen. I have a medium nib on my one. I think I kind of made a mistake when I did that. And so I'm excited to try out the fine. It is kind of expensive, but considering you can just replace it on the pen itself and keep kind of using it, it didn't really matter to me. I was like, no worries. So yeah, I'm really excited to test out the fine nib. I got 2 more fountain pens. So this one I got from Daiso. It's a Zebra Fuente. It's actually a disposable fountain pen. I'd never heard of this one before. I just wanted to give it a try considering it was only $1. And I've heard that you can actually refill it. So the idea is that it's meant to be disposable, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I generally wouldn't buy something that is disposable, but because you can refill it, so if I enjoy it, then I can refill it. I just wanted to give it a try. And then I got this from Bungu Box, and it's a special like Latin Quarter Jimbocho fountain pen. It is Sailor, which is like not always my fave. Is it Sailor or is it Preppy? Oh no, it's Preppy. It's Preppy. That's good. I was like, oh, I don't really like Sailor pens personally. It's just my own thing, but it is a Preppy pen, and it comes with an ink cartridge, and it's just like standard cartridge size. So yeah, just kind of a random pick up there. It is exclusive to Bungu Box, so I thought that was fun. These are some markers that I got. These are all the Pentel like light touch or Fude sort of touch pens. I got a brown, I got a bright green because I'm pretty sure I don't have a bright green. Now I'm just checking my collection. No, I have a bright green, but it's like more of a chartreuse. So this is like more of an acidy green. And then these ones, which were a collaboration with Craft Design Technology. I just thought they were some really cute colors that you can't get in Pentel colors, maybe. They're basically the same. I just like the form factor. And I got a different kind of brown and like a caramelly and a gray. I feel like a gray in this kind of nib, like a brush nib, is really handy to have. So yeah, Pentel sign pen. And I love these pens. I always pick up some when I'm in Japan. They're just so useful, so like nice to use, and yeah, recommend. I got a single mild liner in this bright orangey color. I wish I'd picked up some more singles, but after I got this set, I really thought I didn't need any more. But when I went to pick up some for my friend Peggy, I saw this bright orange color and I really like that. So yeah, here is my Pokemon set of mild liners. They feature Ditto, which is super timely with Pokobia coming out, and Pikachu, and I think there's maybe a couple of other appearances. I don't think so. I think it's just Pikachu and Ditto on these, but they're so cute. I love all these shapes that are on them, and I really love like character specific mild liners. I think they're so cute. And I don't have many like bright colors in mild liners. I have like a lot of bright colors in the brush pens, but these are the chisel and like, yeah, bullet tip ones. So yeah, I'm always excited to pick up some like limited edition mild liners when I'm in Japan, and it just so happened to get Pokemon ones, which was really fun. I got this 4-in-1 Jetstream Light pen. It was kind of a random purchase, but I've actually ended up really liking it. I'm using this in my weeks every day. It's really nice to have the multiple colors as well as the mechanical pencil in there. And of course there is a eraser at the top. So I bought some refills for the eraser as well as some refills for all of the colors of those. I just really like the light touch ink. I think it's really nice. It's really nice to write with. And yeah, A bit of a like unexpected fave, this one. Plus I really like this olive and sand, I think is the colorway that they say it is. Yeah, sand green. Yeah, I'm already wishing that I got more of these, to be honest. And then we got this Kurotake Kokoiro pen. It's a letter pen. It's an interesting kind of format, I guess. I'll show you. You kind of put it together. So this is like the body, and then you put the refills inside it and they kind of stick out like this. So I thought that was such an interesting form factor. I got gifted one of these, but it was like the ballpoint pen a while ago, and I thought it was such an interesting, again, form factor, but I'd never tried the letter pen. So it's like a brush nib. It's interesting that it's got this little cap. I think that's just like when you buy the new refill, they have that on there. And yeah, I really like this body, fog gray it's called. It's kind of like a lavendery blue color, and I bought a bunch of refills for it. I didn't buy any more black. I think I just bought the other, I'm eating my words. I did buy one more black, and then they have like a maroon, bordeaux, a sepia brown, and a royal blue. I think they do come with other colors, or you can get other colors for them. I think you can get them from, I can't remember what they're called, but there's like an Australian website that sells a bunch of Japanese stationery that has them in like bright colors, I believe. But I didn't see any bright colors. These are the only colors that I saw in Japan. Yeah, so I'm gonna give that a try because I love brush pens, and I just thought this was such a fun like factor. It's a bit like more of a nicer body than just like your regular pentel, and you can obviously, like I just said, replace the inserts, so it's a little bit less disposable than these like pentel ones. So that's it for, no, still got these ones. And I've got the ink. Okay, I'll stay focused. This is a Bic Uniball 1. I love this like blue speckledy kind of color. I'm really into blue at the moment. It is a 0.38, but I'll probably replace it with a 0.5 because that is the type that I like better in this body. I mainly got it for the body, honestly. If it was empty and I had to buy my own refill, I would have done that, but it was not. And then this is a Pentel Energel with Tamagotchi. Just a really cute pen body, and I use this at work, so I'm always on the lookout for like a fun body that I can put other refills in as well. It's interchangeable with the Bics, so yeah. It's also interchangeable with this one. This is just another Uni Jetstream Light Touch ink. I just liked the brown, and it also has like a translucent kind of tip there, and I just thought it was a nice body. All right, that's it for pens, but I did buy one bottled ink when I was away. This is from Bungu Box. And I got the Melancholic Grey Butt. And I haven't opened it since I bought it, but I think there's a special way to open this. So it says, how to open the box. When opening, do not open from the top. Instead, press hard on the side with your finger under the perforated line. Did you hear the sound of the box opening? The box opens like a Zippo lighter, revealing the ink inside. Please enjoy this one-time unboxing ceremony. I think maybe I'm meant to press here. Yeah. Push the semicircle above the gold Bungu Box logo, then open the box through a perforation, exactly as a Zippo lighter opens. Oh. Wow. This gray color represents a cloudy sky that might make you feel melancholic, but this color also describes the wish of future sunny days. So one cool thing about Bungu Box inks is their heel-shaped bottle. This is my first one from Bungu Box. The shop is so cute. You can test out all of their inks, and I just wanted like a nice light gray color, as my other gray from Robert Oster is like more of a blue gray than I was expecting, and I wanted, yeah, something a bit lighter. So I'm excited to give that a go. I will swatch that in my swatching video. Let's put that away. And then I'll show you, it's kind of boring, but these are all the refills that I picked up. And a couple of pencils too, actually. So I picked up these super cute heart-shaped pencils at a small little stationery shop in Jimbocho. No, it was Kawenji. They're just so cute. I couldn't resist. They were like really cheap, but adorable. So I had to get them. I picked up a bunch of the Jetstream Light Touch ink refills, as that was what I'm using in my pen that I use in my planner, my week's planner. But now that I've gotten my 4-in-1, I'm mainly using that. But yeah, one of my favorite inks to use and pens to use, so I'm sure I will get through these eventually. Plus they stay good for a long time. I'm not worried about that. These are the refills for the 4-in-1, and then you can just kind of use any lead that you have, because I have plenty of lead, so I figured I didn't need to buy any more. I got a whole bunch of Uniball 1 0.5, because as I said, that's my favorite refill for the Uniball 1. And then I also got a bunch of Energel 0.5 refills, because that's my favorite size for the Energel. And that is everything in this category. I am gonna have probably another 2 haul videos. I have plenty more stuff to show you guys, so I hope I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, catch you then. Bye.